everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I do my brows. I get a lot of compliments and people asking me how I do my brows. Do I shape them? Do I fill them in? Do I tint them by myself? And they just all want to know what I do to my brows. So in today's video I'm going to show you everything that I do to them and how I keep them like this every day. So if you want to see, then just keep watching. So as you can see, I don't have anything on my brows right now and I'm going to start with tinting them. I usually do this at home every 2 or 3 weeks. For that I'm going to use this product. It's like German, I think, but I got it in just like a hair beauty shop. So you can use any eyebrow dye that you find. I used to use the Eyebrow one. That was really good. But now I'm using this one because it's just a lot bigger. So I'm going to use this, and this one is in number 3, natural brown. Always read the instructions before you start doing anything because you don't want your tinting to go wrong. So first I'm going to take this and a little lid from just like a bottle kind of. As you can see, it's already dirty because I've been using it to tint my brows. And I'm going to open this. In here I'm going to put in like a centimeter of the product. So as you can see, that's the dye in there and it's like black and brown and it's weird. And then you have to mix this with an activator, but it doesn't come in with this, so I just have one from like a henna kind of pack. So this is what it looks like, and it says that you have to mix 1 centimeter of the actual dye with 10 drops of the activator. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So that's 10 drops, and then I'm going to use this little plastic wand kind of thing that it comes with, and I'm just going to mix this around. So once I'm finished with that, I'm going to take a little spoolie brush and I'm going to brush my brows like that, and then I'm going to start applying the dye. So I'm going to get the dye on the spoolie and I'm just going to start brushing my brows with that. So those are the brows finished with the tinting. Now I'm going to wait 5 to 10 minutes for them to dry, and then we're going to have to take it off. So it has now been 10 minutes since I applied the dye onto my eyebrows, and I'm going to take a cotton wool pad and some of the Garnier Micellar water, and I'm going to start removing the dye. So that's what they look like when the dye is off, and as you can see, I wiped some of my foundation off because I don't usually wear foundation when I dye my brows, but for this tutorial I did. So I'm just going to kind of blend my foundation in with the beauty blender. So as you can see, my brows are a little bit darker now since when I started filming the video, and from far away they actually look like I have them filled in, which is great. It's so much easier when you tint your brows because now I could just go in with the Maybelline Brow Drama that I use, and I could just brush them through and not worry about filling them in or anything. So now I'm going to show you how I pluck my eyebrows, shape my eyebrows and fill them in and everything like that. And I'm going to take little scissors and basically trim my eyebrows. I'm now going to take some tweezers. So now that my brows are plucked, I'm going to fill them in. So I'm taking this eyeshadow from MAC in the shade Espresso, and I'm going to take that on one of these angled eyebrow brushes. I'm going to take it on this. As you can see, I used this already. So I'm just going to swirl the brush around in the shadow and fill my brows in. Most of the time I use the Soap & Glory Archery pencil, but I feel like I've used this in every single one of my tutorials, so I'm showing you how to fill in your brows with a shadow, which some people actually prefer to do. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I start by drawing like a little line underneath here, just so I get the shape. I basically do the outline first. Same with the top. And then I start filling in the tail of the brow. When it comes to doing the front of the brow, I don't get that much product onto the brush because I don't want my brows to look fake and like I just drew them on. The product that I have on my brush, I kind of get rid of it anywhere in the middle, and then I drag it here. I'm very bad at explaining this, but I think you can see what I'm doing. I do this and then I brush it up, just so it looks like it's little hairs. And that's all that I do. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm then going to take the MAC Prolonger Concealer in the shade NW15, and I'm going to apply some of that onto the back of my hand, just a tiny bit, and I'm going to take a little concealer brush and I'm going to get some of the product and just kind of highlight my brow. I'm just going to do this and underneath. This just makes the brow stand out. So that's what that looks like right now. It looks ridiculous, I know. And I'm just going to blend that in. So this is what they look like. As you can see, they just stand out a lot more, which I really like. So I'm going to take the BAM Merry Luminizer and I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush and just highlight my brow bone. And the last thing I'm going to do about my brows is that I'm going to use the Benefit Ready Set Brow Eyebrow Gel. And I'm going to set my brows with that, just so they don't move throughout the day, and yeah. So those are the finished brows. I know they might look a little bit dark right now, but it's just because I tinted them and then I added the shadow that I usually use. But once I take my makeup off tonight, the dye will just gradually come off the brows. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. As you can see, I don't do anything major to my brows. I just tint them, shape them, and fill them in just like everybody else does. So if you enjoyed today's eyebrow routine, then give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye!